All right, hello. This is the Renegade Gamer again. Just finished the Ubisoft conference. Right now, all they're doing basically is playing Rainbow Six between a couple of streamers. Hold on one second. I gotta go fix some walk up. So we're gonna go over this entire thing. First off, we start with Assassin's Creed Sympathy. Basically, they got a tour they're going to be doing. They're going to be playing. I think they said about close to 80 Assassin's Creed games. On a tour. Unfortunately, I won't be able to see it, but whatever. So, it was about maybe 3 or 4 minutes. It was just music. That was fine. Then we had a trailer that was complete gameplay. It was great. It was about close to, I'd say probably 18 minutes, maybe 20, of just gameplay. And the game was Watch Dogs Legion, and I got a lot to say about this one. So in this game, you start off as a character named Ian, and you're running around and you're trying to recruit somebody. You end up getting him, and then you get in a car chase scene, and then you're killed. This game has permadeath in it, but there's a reason for that. I'm going to get to it in just a second. It looks like each character is going to have there's a huge cast of characters. Basically, what it is that every person in the game, you can recruit, and they are playable. You have to do a little origin mission with them, but they are recruitable and playable. It's completely open world, of course. It's set in London, and there's permadeath involved. So if you happen to get somebody killed, they will die. And when I say everybody's playable, I mean everybody. The next person they showed that was playable was an old grandma. It was actually kind of humorous. And then they showed a young black woman, and then it moved on to the first person that was recruited, which was a young guy. And they all had different play styles that they were going through. The black woman was doing a stealth operative mission. The old grandmother was using a drone, or a what do they call it exactly? She was controlling a little small mech drone. It was going in there and disabling things. Basically, it's set in, like I said, it's set in London, and they're trying to overthrow a authoritarian regime that's going on there. It looked cool. We also have a release date for it, which is awesome. That's coming out on March 6th, 2020. I want to pick that up. That looked fun. It looked interesting. It had some cover-based shooting in it, driving mechanics, stealth, the whole 9 yards. You kind of expect. Also some brawling. Yeah, it looked fun. Looked interesting. So I'll probably pick that one up. Next thing we had was Rob McElhenney, who is one of the guys from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He said he was doing a TV series based with Ubisoft called Mythic Quest Raven's Banquet. It's supposed to be for Apple. Basically, it looks like a comedy show about developers making this fictional online game. It might be funny. I don't know. But that was something that they felt the time need to put there. Next, we got a trailer for Rainbow Six Siege. There's not a lot to say there. They didn't really talk about it. It just was a trailer. So I can't really say anything about it. Then we had another trailer for Adventure Time Valhalla. That looked funny, but I'm not sure what it's for. I'm not sure if it's a mobile game or if it's an actual console game of some sort, or an indie game or whatever. But that's something in the works they got going. Then we had the Tom Clancy thing. Tom Clancy Recon, featuring John Bernthal, the guy that played the Punisher, and oh God, what is his name? He was in The Walking Dead and in the Punisher. Shane. He played Shane in the Punisher in Walking Dead. Yeah, so we have a new Tom Clancy Ghost Recon game called Breakpoint. They're also creating basically a Discord for it. They're calling it Ghost Recon Delta Company, but it's basically Discord from what they described. That'll be available. The beta will be available on September the 5th. I think they said the game releases in October. Looked interesting. has John Barthol in it. Not the first time we've seen a celebrity used in a game. We had a mobile RPG called Tom Clancy's Elite Squad that featured Sam Fisher. He was really the only character I recognized out of them. Then they had dancers on the stage to celebrate a 10-year anniversary of Just Dance, which is coming out this November. It was mercifully short. Not a lot to say there. They didn't really show any gameplay off on it. It was just dancers on the stage. We had a possible, I guess this was DLC. They didn't really state For Honor, something called Shadows of Sawaka or Suuki or something. I'm not sure. I was really not sure what the hell it was exactly. I'm not sure if it was DLC or what, but or just new content that's coming in general. No release date though, unfortunately. So didn't really show gameplay either. It's just a trailer. Next thing we had was Rainbow Six Quarantine. That's supposed to be a PvP co-op experience. It comes out in 2020. Not a lot to say on it, unfortunately. It was just a trailer. That's pretty much all we got. Although the lady did come out and speak about it for a bit. Then we had the Division 2. That's set. Hang on, let me get my content here. The Division 2, which has new content coming because the game's already out. Right now, between June 13th and June 16th, it'll be free to play. So if you're interested, you can download it. They have a total of 3 episodes coming out. One's in July. It's going to feature new game missions. It's going to be, the setting is National Zoo in a college. It also has some new gameplay experience. Something about investigating and stuff. They didn't really show much about it at all. But episode 2 is coming in this fall. It features the Pentagon, dealing with a traitor apparently, and it has they're also releasing a second raid in the fall. It's supposed to feature 8-player co-op, as far as I understood. Episode 3 is set for a 2020 release, and it's a manhunt for the traitor, apparently, that was involved in episode 2. So, didn't really go over anything else on it, unfortunately. Then, there's also apparently going to be a movie that's directed by David Lynch being made on The Division. They're partnered up with Netflix, and Jake Gyllenhaal is supposed to be starring in it. There was also a lady, unfortunately I missed her name, so I didn't catch the actress's name. Next thing we had up was Ubisoft is releasing a subscription service for PC. Basically, it's Uplay Plus. It's $14.99 a month. It starts in September. And also in 2020, it'll also be available on the Google, what the fuck is that thing called? Stadia, the new platform that they're doing. So that's something. In Roller Champions PvP sports game, which is actually available today on Uplay. On PC, you can play a demo. And the last thing that they did, the president came out, and the president of the company came out, and we didn't get a lot out of this, but basically he just discussed Assassin's Creed some, and that he introduced another guy coming out. It was a whole new project that they're working on. It's a game called Gods and Monsters. It's set for February 2020 release. Excuse me. It looked cartoony, sort of. There wasn't really a lot to go off. It was just basically just a trailer, no gameplay, unfortunately. It's just a teaser, basically. I figure we'll probably get more information as it goes. And like I said, right now they're just going through the Rainbow Six, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six stuff. So that's pretty much the end of the conference. That was the conference. It wasn't boring. It wasn't boring at all. There was some stuff here I really enjoyed. I am interested in Watch Dogs Legion, that was basically the biggest thing for me that I was interested in. That I saw. The Tom Clancy Ghost Recon game, Breakpoint, it looked interesting. That was basically it. That I really saw that I was interested in. But none of it would look boring. Unfortunately, we did not get any more information on a what's the name of the damn game? We didn't get any information on new Assassin's Creed. We also did not get any information on Beyond Good and Evil 2. They didn't even mention it. So that's pretty much the conference. Overall, I'd give it a B. It was good. It was not boring. Wasn't everything I wanted it to be, but hey, it's kind of a slow year. So hopefully we got another conference to go through today. That's Squaresoft. That's the one I've been most interested in, but we'll get there when we get there. Overall, Ubisoft, it was all right. That's about all I got. So I'll catch you in a few hours. Till then, y'all take it easy, and I'll catch you next time. Whoa, hold up.